I have an HTP boiler. I am under the impression it is the same manufacturer as Munchkin. Anyway, I am having issues where the thermostat for the hot water tank calls for heat and the boiler just sits there. It says ready pump off and will not do anything, and there is no error code. I have pulled the igniters apart to see if there was spark, and unless it remains pump on, it will not even try to fire. Usually after tinkering with it for a few hours it just starts working again. It is not me, that's for sure. Can you lead me in the right direction? It is a new, 8 months old, HTP Elite FT-80 with a 40 gallons HTP static tank, and including the tank has 4 zones being controlled by a Tyco 4-way controller. The controller seems to be working fine, but the boiler is going to pump off just as it does its pre-purge. This is the 3rd time in 2 weeks and I don't have a clue.
What thermostat are you using?
It is a static one on the tank, Honeywell L 4080, and older programmable ones in the house. Honeywell Magic Stat.
Okay, can you get at the wiring to the thermostat? If so, what colors are attached and to what terminals?
Here's a couple of pics.
Okay, if you jumper any of the red and white wires for any zone together, does the unit come on?
I jumpered it at the thermostat on the tank and no change.
If you jump the red and white wires on the tank, even nothing?
I ran a wire between them and cinched it down and restarted it twice and no change.
Okay, did you do that at the boiler where the thermostat wires connect to the board?
That got it to fire, but I was just holding it there. What's the diagnosis? Do I put in a permanent jumper, or is the problem something else?
If that got it fired, then you have a wiring issue from the boiler to the thermostat. Maybe a chewed or broken wire.
Thanks, I'll go through and replace from the boiler to the Tyco board and from the board to the tank. I will respond after it is done.
Okay, great.
How long can I run it with the jumper in?
As long as you want, but the boiler obviously will not shut off.
KTHX.
As long as you want, but the boiler obviously will not shut off.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.